Welcome back to the second video of my series. In this video I'm going to go through the process that I went through in order to plan stage one of my walk, which is the first 9 days of the Camino, and the websites that I used. So firstly I used the CaminoPlanner.org for the main planning of this from a route perspective, and then I moved across to the Camino Ninja app on iOS, which enables you to use that as a resource for keeping all your information together, so whether that be your stages, your routes, but also your accommodation. And I'm going to go through both of those. So firstly, I'm going to go through the CaminoPlanner.org. So as you scroll down the page, first and foremost, you select which Camino you're going to walk. And from there, you can select your start points and your end points. So obviously, it begins at Saint-Jean. And then for me, when I'm doing this first stage, I'm stopping at Bellarado, but either way, you could select any of the destinations along the route. And from there, you can select how many days you want to do that walk in. So if you're doing the full route, you would select 30, 35 days or however many you want to do. But I think for me, I used these sort of slip sliding scales in how to plan. I knew I wanted to do 9 days, and I know roughly I wanted to walk anywhere between 12 and 22 miles a day. So I used these slip sliders to select the villages. But what this also does from a logistics point of view, it allows you to see what villages have decent accommodation. And actually there are some points where it states this village does not have much accommodation. And when I looked at the mapping, there was perhaps only one albergue or B&B in there. So use it as your initial plan. You can see also where the train stations are or the airports are, just in case you're doing it like me in stages. But it's a really good planning website to actually get the full route ready to go. Now I've done the initial planning on CaminoPlanner.org, it was time to move that into my app that I'll be using along the way. I was recommended the Camino Ninja app, so I uploaded the 9 legs of the stage that I'm going to do. It gave me my start points, my end points, and the distances that I was to walk each day. And you can double click into those and it allows you to add your accommodation. So you're not carrying extra pieces of paper or having to access other websites. You can literally put everything into this app and use it as your main port of call. What I really like is you can also use it as core GPS. So I won't have to have another device to give me my route planning whilst I'm walking. And you can see here the red line gives me the route that I currently have for my stage 1. So that's it from my planning perspective. Those 2 core websites and apps that I've used, highly recommended. There's some great reviews. There are lots of others out there which work for other people, but I do feel that these 2 work for me. Having certainly been recommended the app, I came across the website myself, but it does everything that I need it to do. On my next video, I'm going to go through the packing process and what I'm going to put in the backpack. Again, I've watched lots of YouTube videos on this with good recommendations, not so good recommendations. I mean, ultimately, you need what you need, but I think when you're carrying everything and not using the Sherpa service, it's critical that you only have those things that you need and lightweight things to be able to be carrying for 35 days plus. But I'll go through that on the next video.